Hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bow Hunting and Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Samkovic, and sorry, gnats are pretty bad today. There's no wind, it's pretty humid, so the gnats are out. And it is South Georgia, so it's part of the game. So if you see me swatting, I can't stand these things behind my ears. They drive me crazy. Don't mind them on the face. When they get behind my ears and start walking, it bugs the crap out of me. But today we are going to be talking about why I use bright colored feathers. Okay, I've done other videos on the feathers I use to set up that kind of stuff. I chop these myself. These are 4-inch, basically 4-inch high back. They are a full high back feather, about 3 and 3/4 inch long, just under 4 inches is what they are. And but there's the reason that all of this stuff is so bright, and that is visibility. Plain and simple. Without visibility, you don't know where you hit the animal. You have to pick a color that works good for your eyes. Me being green and brown and red colorblind, and those combinations like blood trailing for me is very difficult. So these, I need bright colors. I've used white before in the past and had great success with it, except for when I'm hunting in the wintertime because of the snow. So white would get lost in flight. So I started using these greens, I don't know, 15 years ago, and I've been staying with them. Here in Georgia, I could probably go back to whites because I don't have to worry about snow, but I'm going to probably stay with these. But I need a color that really pops and stands out for two reasons. One is it's going to help me in flight when I shoot this and I watch that arrow arc and on the way to the target, my mind is learning that arc. Okay, it's very important. If you shoot feathers that you can't see or that are too small, and if you're not able to see that arrow in flight, your mind cannot gauge that arc, that distance, that kind of stuff, and it becomes very hard for your mind to understand that flexibility and what it needs to do for trajectory compensation. So it's very important for that. When I'm hunting, I need to see where that arrow is going to an animal also. And then when I hit that animal, usually it's boom, boom, in and out, but I need that confirmation of where that hit that animal. And having this big, bright, golf ball size look of spinning feather as it comes down, spinning all that bright, super bright look of that, basically a yellow golf ball hitting the side of that deer or that pig, it lets me know exactly where that hit was without fail and without question. And if the hit is marginal, say I hit a shoulder, I go in and hit the shoulder on the other side, I've only got like that much penetration. As this thing is flailing around back there, it's very easy to identify what angle and where that arrow is and to lead that to there. Where if it's dark colored fletching, you don't have that luxury. So, and then also this is real handy when I miss on a range, or if I miss in the woods, usually that arrow is going to bury into the dirt like that, and you'll have, but this will be sticking up out of the weeds or whatever. It'll be there, but it's easy to see this bright. There's nothing natural in the woods that looks like this, so it's much easier to find that color sticking out at you. So that's the reason we shoot that. That's the reason we want that set up on there, is for that bright in-flight characteristics. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to actually reset the camera here for you because we're angled this way because of sun and shade here, but I'm going to spin you around. We're going to take a shot out here at quite a distance. We're at about 27 yards right here where I am to that target, and but it'll let you really see that arc. I'm going to set the camera and have you right over my shoulder, kind of a setup. So let me get you prepped here and we will see it, and you can see firsthand. What's neat about this target is down here in Georgia, I had to build a backstop for it. Well, it's black, so you'll see this very good because of that really dark background behind it. Not just a target, where I've done videos like this at my house in Michigan and showed it where I did not have anything behind a target. You saw it, but you don't see it in full detail. This one, you can really see that arc very well. So I want to reset you up and show you, so we'll be right back. All right, I got it set here. I'm at 28 yards. I got the camera zoomed in a little tighter though, so you can see that arc factor, but let's go ahead and take a shot here, and so you can see that arrow flight. Am I going to be clear? Yes, here we go. So there you got to see that flight pattern go. I'm going to zoom you back out here a little bit. I hope we still got enough shade. Let's go this way. There we go. So basically that's showing you, you saw that in that video, that flight. I probably did it real time and then maybe even slow motion if I remember to. I probably will, but it shows you that flight, that arrow characteristics. And then also as we go in closer here and we look at that from a closer distance, just so we're there, you can see there's no mistaking where I hit that deer at. I mean, that is plain and simple, very visible and easy to see here. Can you see it here? Yeah, so you can see on there exactly where that hit is. where that location of that hit's at, it's very easy to identify that because of that bright fletching. So for me, that's vital. That's very important. That bright fletching, I'll never shoot anything dark. It has to be a bright color, has to be visible, and it has to stand out. So that's your tip for you. As far as also animals seeing this in the woods, never had a problem. Remember, not only am I deer hunting all the time, and I've been using these for like 15 years, this color combination with no cover over it, I also hunt pigs in a super green swamp, and with these flashing, and I'm hunting them from the ground, and I'm moving, and I've never had my feathers give me away that I'm aware of. I've never had them be an issue for me, so don't let that be a real deciding factor. Pick's the most important thing, being able to see that arrow in flight and being able to identify where it hits that animal. That's my best advice for you. So pick a bright color. Thanks for watching.